Hey there! I wanted to make a video about exercise-related back pain. I'm just talking more about like aches, maybe from not having your form all right. Mostly it's not bracing your core enough. That's when I get back pain the most, is when I've been lazy with my core work and my core just isn't supporting my back enough. Another thing that has caused back pain for me is improper form when doing a clean and press in Les Mills pump. The clean and press, you shrug up the bar and then catch underneath it, and then you press it up. And then when you bring it down, it's really important that you bend your knees to absorb that weight. If you don't bend your knees, then it all gets compressed right down into your lower back. And that was happening to me when I first started. And I just really had to train myself to bend those knees and, let all of the weight kind of get absorbed all the way down through my body instead of just stopping right at my lower back. So, this isn't for serious back pain. If you have really serious back pain or you did something to really injure yourself, you should go to a doctor, get a referral from them, see whoever that they recommend you see. But I'm not a professional, so, this is just kind of personal advice and stuff from my personal experience. So I'm going to show you a few stretches that I like to do and yoga poses, they're kind of a little bit of both. But my very favorite yoga pose for lower back pain is the side angle stretch. So you kind of get down into a side lunge, and you place your forearm down on your thigh and really pull up on your side here and push out down here. So don't like slouch down. You really straighten out, and then you square your shoulders forward and reach out over top your head. And then you want to really reach out from your fingertips all the way down to the side of your foot, and it really helps stretch out your back. There's more advanced versions of this pose that get you deeper into your legs, but for your back, I found that this version really is the best at stretching out that back, because when you get down deeper into your legs, it just doesn't feel the same, especially when you bind it. It really isn't stretching out your back as much as when you're lifting out from your pelvis and pulling out that way. That really does the best for me. But another pose, if the sides of your back are kind of hurting, is you can go down into a forward fold, put one arm down, twist up, and then switch. And you can hold all of these poses for as long as is comfortable for you. Usually like 3 to 5 breaths in each pose is good. So another that we can do is forward fold, and you make sure you tuck your chin in, and that really has a nice release on the neck. And pull down, and then if you want to get even deeper, you can wrap your arms around, and that goes really deep in your legs, but also really good for your lower back. And then from there, you can go back into a plank and then downward facing dog. And the more you push your hips up, the more it lengthens out your sides and lower back. And then from there, do some floor poses. One of my favorites, I think everyone's favorite. Put your big toes together, your knees out, and stretch forward for child's pose. And from there, you can come up onto all fours. Do cat pose. And cow, as many times as you want. It's a nice little massage for the spine. And then some other basic seated poses. Of course, spinal twist, where you place your knee on the outside of your other knee, and you can keep your legs straight out, or you can tuck it behind you, and then just twist. And the more you reach up first, the better it feels on your back. You can always just wrap too. And of course, do it on both sides. And then doing a forward fold with your knees kind of soft really feels good in the lower back. The straighter your legs are, the more you feel it in your thighs, but if you're aiming for your back, soften those knees up a little bit, and you'll really feel it in your lower back. And then to the sides. This helps the whole side and lower back open up. And I think that about, well, no, I got a few more for you. If you lay down, just pull your knees into your chest, and that really takes the pressure off your lower back. And then pull your legs over to the side. It's so amazing to get the pressure out of your back. And to the other side. And if you want to get even further into it, you can straighten your bottom leg and take your leg even further down to the floor. You can find most of these poses in any yoga sequence that is described as really stretching the back. You know, whenever it has like the back listed in there, you're probably going to see a lot of the poses and stretches that I just did. But it just gives you some ideas for things that you can try if you are sore from having a weak core. I rhymed. Oh, dust from being down on the floor. But anyways, I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you enjoyed watching. Thanks.